Hey everybody, and welcome to a new video on E.Stampley art. In today's video we're going to be doing a little bit of experimentation with washi tape. So I have fallen in love with some washi tape. I may be probably a year or two behind on this particular trend, but I don't care. So I am going to use washi tape. I've seen this done in a few different other videos that I have seen, where they used it as a decoration within a drawing that they did. I've picked out these particular two washi tapes to use in my drawing today, and I have an Xacto knife to cut off the excess that I need to. So it's just a little bit of experimentation today in my sketchbook, because that's what sketchbooks are for. So let's take a look at the sketch that we're going to be doing and go from there. Okay, so this is my drawing that we're going to be using the tape on. It is May, hence Mermaid, so it made it only fitting to use a mermaid for my drawing. So my plan is to ink her out and do all the color filling for where I'm not going to use the tape, and then go back and do that. So I'm going to use these tapes in mostly her tail part here and her upper top part right here. We're going to try that out and see how it works. So let's get started inking this baby out. Okay, so our mermaid is colored and inked, and now I'm going to put the washi tape down and then put it over a light box to see where I need to cut around. So let's put the washi tape on first. I picked a floral for her top here, which one strip might just do it to cover in all the sections. Picked this kind of geometric with a little bit of gold spotting. The spotting kind of reminded me of like maybe scales, so that's why I chose it to do her tail in. I'm gonna do my best to kind of line up how the dots are, to keep the pattern consistent. Okay, so I've got my washi tape down. Looks pretty good. Patterns match up pretty well, especially here on the tail. So now comes the tricky task of cutting around it without hopefully cutting through the sheet. I finished cutting out the tape that is the pattern for the top. It looks really good, actually. It's a little bit of adjustment to learn just exactly how deep you need to go with the blade to be able to cut off the tape, but not cut too deep in the paper. So I'm just gonna clean up my lines around here a little bit to give it, you know, more feel, just like the lines on the rest of the drawing. And then we'll move on to the tail. this was really a fun experiment. Like I'd said, I'd seen a few YouTube videos where they did this kind of treatment and had always put it on my list to try out. I definitely will try this again. But yeah, I really like how it turned out. I like the pattern and like slight raised texture on her tail because of the washi tape. Her top looks really cute, very bikini. And just overall, I really enjoyed doing it. I think the main thing is just getting just that right amount of pressure when you're cutting it out, just to make sure that you don't cut through the paper. Obviously, the thicker paper that you have, the better that this technique will work, and you don't have to worry about that as much. But the one positive thing is that washi tape is fairly thin, so cutting through it is not that difficult. But there are a couple moments, and I can see on the back where maybe I cut just a hair too deep when I was working on her tail. Also adding that, you know, extra little detail of adding the outline back in so it looks like it blends into the image. That adds that little extra touch. I did a little test earlier on how the different fine liners and markers that I had work over the washi tape, which kind of wash out or which just kind of glide over it. This one worked, this PIGMA worked pretty well. The best one actually was a Sharpie. Unfortunately, I only have like a really wide brush tip Sharpie. So if you want to write on, like, add more detail or different things after you've put the washi tape down, my best bet, I would guess, is to get like a couple different types of Sharpie, like a wide one and probably like a thinner one. So I'll do that definitely for future work, so I can add detail in if I want to on the tape itself. I'm really trying to free myself of making perfect things in my new sketchbook that I've got here. Sketchbooks are for experimentation, things like this and other things to just try out and play with. That's what they're for, not for perfect things. And I'm really trying to get that into my mindset really hardcore. But yeah, this was a very fun experiment to do. I urge you guys to try it. And so with that, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know about new videos when they are coming out, feel free to hit the subscribe button or the notification bell, and you'll be alerted when new videos are available to view. Also, if you want to follow more of my artistic journey, you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at E.Stampley Art. As always, I thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching and all your support. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Bye.